What? You're too full to drink? Is that even a thing? Huh? 50 Days of Fuego, Day 15. The Sweet Potato Pina Colada. Happy Thanksgiving, Day 15 of 50 Days of Fuego. If you're watching this right now, chances are you're probably just finishing up your Thanksgiving dinner, as am I. Thank you, Reeves family, for your fantastic hospitality. Enjoying a little bit of grilled pineapple fuego as my post-pridinal tipple. Also, shout out to the Tullises in Louisiana. Hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Anyway, as I said yesterday, today's cocktail is going to be a little bit more complex. Had a little more time to plan while we were cooking Thanksgiving dinner beforehand. I decided to kind of cook a cocktail, I guess. Since it is Thanksgiving in Florida, trying to think of something that is quintessentially Thanksgiving in my tradition and something that's very Florida at the same time. So what do you end up with? Well, I grew up, we always had sweet potato pie as one of our desserts. Very similar to pumpkin pie, which is a pretty traditional Thanksgiving dessert. But sweet potato was just kind of around all the time. So we always had sweet potato pie. It's one of my favorites. But what do we have in Florida? Well, I've been kind of avoiding doing this cocktail for a while. So the Pina Colada, one of my closet favorite cocktails. It's three delicious things: rum, pineapple, and coconut. But they're usually pretty gross. They're way too sweet. It's really easy to mess them up. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a sweet potato pina colada that's actually good. So I'm making my own mix, and we're mixing something that is gonna be just fantastic. So here we go. Took some sweet potatoes, chopped them up, stuck them in the oven long enough to make them tender enough for a mix. Then just some fresh pineapple, sliced it up, char grilled it over open flame, stuck them in a bag with a little bit of brown sugar, some vanilla, a bunch of spices, and some coconut milk. Stuck them in the sous vide for about 4 hours at 150, then took it out, strained it, put it through a blender to make sure it's smooth, and this is what we end up with. A sweet potato pina colada mix. Once the hard part is prepped, it's a pretty easy cocktail to make. Now, most people are used to the pina coladas that you see frozen out of a blender. This one's not going to be that. This one's going to be actually on the rocks. So we're going to start with, of course, 2 ounces of FWAYGO White Rum. It's really going to stand up well to the big flavors of this mix that we made. We're going to do 2 ounces of our pina colada mix. Our sweet potato pina colada mix. Nice and thick. It's going to go in there. We're going to do a little splash of lime, just because I like something to kind of counterbalance the sweetness of the cocktail itself. We'll add our ice, and we'll shake away. Now you want to shake this one pretty hard to make sure that it gets nice and cold and diluted and works its way to the point that you get this nice kind of thick consistency. Beautiful. We're going to garnish it with a little bit of pineapple stave, and there we go. So that's our Thanksgiving Day cocktail, the sweet potato pina colada. It's day 15 of 50 Days of Fuego. It's a little different. It has those kind of tropical flavors of the pina colada, but it still has those kind of savory notes of a sweet potato pie. It's pretty damn good. I know it's a little bit more difficult than the cocktails we've been doing before. If you have any questions, if you need some direction, please leave a comment, shoot me a line, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for following. Happy Turkey Day, and we'll see you tomorrow.